Hello, guys. Welcome back to another installment of Oppressor Charles is live. No, I'm just messing with you guys. But let's talk about it today. We're going to talk about Digimon Adventure 2020. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for me to do a review episode on this. I do apologize for not giving you the review right away. Crunchyroll, when it takes episodes, it takes a while for them to kind of upload a little bit when you do the free. I don't think I'll ever see myself buying the premium Crunchyroll for the app at all because I don't watch a lot of the anime on there already as it is. And I'm just like, oh no. So let's talk about it. Digimon Episode 5 2020, the reboot of Season 1. Let's talk about it. This episode is titled Holy Digimon. So in this episode, we see Tai and Sora at this sanctuary or coliseum, I'm assuming. And pretty much there's a tablet there with the digital language of the Digimon, or the digital world as we call it. On the tablet, Tai tends to aim his Digivice at it. Once he aims the Digivice at the tablet highlights and starts to translate what it is saying in the tablets. And what happens is this big dragon, Digimon, angelic dragon Digimon. Don't know what the name of the Digimon is, so forgive me, guys, but I'm describing it the best way I can describe it. And we get the story behind the digital world and what happened for the kids to come to the digital world. So there was a war. There was a war against the angelic Digimon, like Terriermon's other form, Angelmon, Angel Woman, some of the other angelic Digimon, but also you had the Digimon that were dark, the darker Digimon like Devilmon, Ogremon, all these other dark Digimon. There was a war between them, and what happened was also the Digidestined, their Digimon were a part of the war. They were on the good side, okay? But the thing is, the war, yes, the good side won, but darkness you can't drive out completely. So the angel Digimon tells Tai and Sora is like, hey, look, it's still around. This darkness is growing. It's causing problems in your world, in Japan. So as Izzy is seeing the problems with that in Japan, where all these different problems are coming around with the cyber terrorism and everything, because Digimon Adventure 2020, that is the main theme, dealing with cyber terrorism. Which is a very interesting thing for a show, a kid's show at that. Toei, props to you for that. Toei Studio. Also, we see Izzy. Izzy has finally made it inside the outskirts of the digital world. He's not officially there yet. And what happens is, him and Tensumon get swallowed up by Wildmon. Wildmon is like this whale, this big gigantic whale Digimon. Him and Tensumon are inside the whale. And what happens is, Izzy and Tensumon have to figure out a way to get outside the well. They find out how to get outside the well. They literally sprout out the wells like sprouts, and literally there's a problem. Let's just talk about this problem. There are shark Digimon. and literally these shark Digimon, something is a little bit off about them. Something is wrong. And Izzy knows this Digimon that's like this, like bat-like looking Digimon. That's like a dark Digimon. Controlling these shark-like Digimon. And what I loved about this episode, it seems like Agumon and Tensumon have new abilities. I'm like, well, at least in the reboot they get some new abilities. Agumon has small flame. It used to be pepper breath. But it's not that anymore. When Tensumon evolved into Gabuterimon, I thought that was the neatest thing ever. It reminded me of how insects shed their skin. I thought that was kind of cool that they kind of kept it original. I was like, how is this going to work? And we see Tensumon defeating Izzy. Izzy almost got ate by the shark Digimon. Not to be funny, but he almost got ate. Tensumon came to his aid, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell that Tensumon and Izzy are like best friends, man. You know what I'm saying? Tensumon completes Izzy on the nerdy basis. Like, Izzy is kind of like the brainy kid. Tensumon's like, hey, look, man, I give you the wisdom, the courage to do these things. So I love that they showed their relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I was wondering, I said, look, man, look, we got Izzy by herself, Tensumon by herself. Can we get an episode a little bit where it focused on it? And this episode kind of did that. It divided it with Tai and Sora. We saw Izzy and Tensumon. But also in this episode, we see the sanctuary or coliseum that Tai and Sora are at are getting invaded by these spider-like Digimon. And we also see Ogremon make an appearance. And I was just like, wow. One thing I thought about this episode, and I thought for myself, I said, oh, Leomon! I was like, oh no, it's not Leomon. What happened is, at the temple that they were at, or sanctuary, or coliseum, whichever one it is, the light from the tablet protected them from the spider-like Digimon. But now we have to understand that Tai and Sora have to figure out a way how to get out of this freaking coliseum or sanctuary. And the thing is, Agumon won't be able to do it. At least Tai is a little bit more logical. I like that they kind of gave Tai a little bit, not like an intellectual side, but just kind of his reasoning is a little bit, it's better than what it was in the original series. That's just me personally, how I look at it. But also, Sora saying, look, me and Biomon, we're going to do something. And I love Birdramon. I love when Biomon turns into Birdramon. She really looks like a freaking phoenix now. Like, in the old series, it didn't have like that phoenix, like, ooh, rise from the ashes, fire, aura. It didn't have that. And I was just like, you know what? Y'all did a good job with Birdramon this time. I'm not going to lie. I was sitting there saying to myself, I'm like, I really like what y'all did with Birdramon. And you can see that Birdramon stops the spider webs from coming around and all these poisons spider Digimon. But also, we have Ogremon, which pretty much is like from the skies on top of this like other dragon-like Digimon. And I said, boy, Ogremon is just like, look, man, I'm the head cheese around here. They gonna listen to what I say. But also, there's another bat-like Digimon that is controlling the other Digimon. So Ogremon pretty much is the baddie, as usual. I mean, he's always been the baddie in almost every Digimon season, almost about. You know what I'm saying? And maybe except for season 1. He had a change heart of season 1. But I was surprised that we didn't see Leomon. Now, I really hope for this reboot that they do Leomon some justice. Because Leomon is pretty much equivalent to Krillin in Digimon. He forever dies every single time. I'm like, bruh, we need to change the storyline. Please let Leomon survive at least. I mean, he died in season 3. He died in season 1. He died in season 4. It's like in the script, like, hey, look, we're going to make Leomon die. Even in the movie, the movie series, he died. So I'm like, please, let's give Leomon some justice. I don't want him to be killed off so badly. I'm just like, no, Leomon. But the good thing about this episode, we see Biomon become brave. She had no choice but to become brave, to be honest. Because when you really think about it, you're just sitting there saying to yourself, like, are you ever going to become brave, Biomon? And when she became Birdramon, she realized she had to protect her friends, Sora and Tai. And I love Birdramon's evolution. Very interesting. Like I said, just like seeing her become that small bird, but just this big bird. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, that is what's up. And like I said, what I loved about this episode, we also saw Devimon. Yes, Devimon is the baddie for this season. I was interested to see if they were going to do something else with it, but Devimon is a pretty menacing villain. I mean, come on, the original series, he was a problem. This time it's not with Gears. Well, not Gears. Gears. Excuse me, Gears. But I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. Also, we see Mimi finally, and we see her Digi partner inside the digital world. I am, like I said, this episode was really good. We got a chance to see the backstory. Also, I'm assuming that TK is going to probably be the next person they see besides Mimi. TK and Karu will probably see like how we did in the original series. Karu will probably be like a later on Digidestined. I like the Angel Digimon. You know what I'm saying? As much as I like Agumon and some of the other Digimon, I'm like, the Angel Digimon weren't so bad. You know, the ones that were angelic, especially Terriermon's other form. But guys, your boy, Professor Charles S. Live. And you tell me in the comments, did you enjoy the newest episode, Digimon episode 5. Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? You tell me in the comments. And if you have not seen it, go on and get that free Crunchyroll subscription. It don't cost. And then they do have the paid version. But like I said, I don't watch as much anime on that app. Like, they have good choices. Don't get me wrong. I'm picky, guys. But if it was a lot more choices, I would love to pay for the paid version. But they don't have the choices I like. They have a nice amount, but not enough. But until next time, guys, have a great day, and I'm out.